Yeah. Scott and Al talking New York sports. New York baseball. New York baseball. My fault.
New York baseball.
New
Here
York
we go.
baseball. It's all baseball. It's only baseball.
2
New
days
York,
away
New
from
York
opening day.
baseball.
1 p.m. start for
Wow.
you guys. 4 p.m. start for us.
Wow. So you get to see us win first. That's great.
Man, maybe. Maybe not. See, you're playing the Giants.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough.
It's going to be a tough opening series. We got the Marlins. So.
Yes. It's gonna be a tough start, but yeah, that's what April's all about, right? We made these bets in April, right? So we're gonna be best man wins in April. No, and no turning back now. No turning back. I don't want to hear nothing. No, nothing about turning back.
Turning back.
No.
I tried to turn back.
Bets are bad. That's right. You did try. All these
Diaz
injuries.
went out. So.
Oh man, that was hard.
Don't worry about
that
it.
was hard. That was hard.
All right. We both have tough schedules. And
We do, and we both are. Well, I know. I talk for the Yankees. Our pitching situation is just not there
But
yet.
you know how we do in April, the Mets.
Yeah, every year you
suck.
brag about April. You brag about April.
Opening day.
If April was, if the baseball season was just 1 month,
There's nobody better
you
than
have
us
like
on
50
opening
championships.
day.
You have like 50 championships.
Nobody better than the New York Mets on opening day.
Yeah. You always have a solid April for some reason. I don't know why, and then the real guys show up. I don't get it. But
Solid.
So, yeah.
Solid. All right. Solid April. But now we have a different team. We have a different owner.
Yeah.
We're going in a different direction. The owner wants to win. You know that.
I do. I know. I see it. I see the guy all over the place making, spending money and bringing guys in, and people actually want to come. It's weird. I don't understand why, but they want to come.
They want to come. They want to win.
They want to win.
They want to win.
Well, hopefully you guys win, so more people come, because I do like I do like a good game. I do, and I like competition, good competition.
Well, there's going to be a lot of competition head-to-head in New York this year, New York baseball.
It will be. It will be.
know?
So let's talk about talk about your starting nine. What's your starting nine right now that either that your team put together or that you want to see? Because I don't agree all the way with my team how they pick their starting nine. But what is your starting
pretty
nine?
much have the same starting lineup as we did last year.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
pretty much. Except for catcher, we have Omar Narvaez.
All right, he's your catcher.
He's going to be our starting catcher.
Right.
So and then we got at first base, we got Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso. What was his nickname again?
The Polar Bear.
Polar Bear. What a fucking nonsense is that?
Polar
That's
Bear.
like a Coca-Cola commercial. Go ahead,
40
go
home
ahead,
runs
go ahead.
last year.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
131 ribbies.
All right, let's work our way around.
Then we go
Second
to
base.
Second base, we got Jeff McNeil.
Yeah, I think he won something last year, right? Some weird thing.
Best batting average.
Yeah, that's what they call it. Go ahead. Next.
Next.
What's
Next.
Yeah.
Shortstop.
Shortstop. Yeah, who's your shortstop?
Francisco Lindor.
He's still around, huh? He's still on the team. Huh? Still on the
He
team.
loves it here.
Yeah,
He's going to be here for a while.
He seems to like it here.
Might sign like a 12-year contract or something.
Yeah, these ridiculous contracts.
Unbelievable.
He'll be here.
Unbelievable.
So, okay, third base, what you got?
We got our boy Escobar.
Okay, so you got third base, and now he's starter.
He's going to be the starter.
No, your pitching starter. Your pitching starter. Who's that?
You want to do the outfield?
Oh, okay, let's go to the outfield. Where we going? Left field, right field? What we got? What
We
you
got
got?
right field.
Who's in right field?
Still in Marte.
Marte's back.
Marte's back.
All right, so he had a little injury,
Had a little
and
injury at the end of the
supposedly,
season.
Maybe he's back, maybe he's not. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if he's 100%. They don't tell us until we see them.
Center field, we got Brandon Nemo.
Nemo also got
I like
hurt.
Nemo.
He also got hurt recently.
He got hurt.
He's back. They say he's back
He said
too.
he'll be back.
That's what he says.
He'll be
Okay.
back. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what
Solid
happens.
center fielder.
Yes.
He is a solid center fielder.
All right. Left.
Man, he's a good leadoff hitter.
Oh. So okay. So now that's your leadoff hitter now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay.
Okay, and then we have Mark Canna.
All right. Yeah. He sucks. I think.
No,
I think he's your weak link right there.
He's our weak link.
He's your weak link right there. Yeah. And I was saying I think you have a top six, the rotation in the lineup, and then after that you got to go downhill. So that's the easy outs at the end there.
Right.
7, 8, 9. Okay.
So we got Max Scherzer starting on Thursday, 4:10 start.
He's your opener all the way. He's your opener. He's your first game. So he'll last like maybe 2 innings, right? Oh man, he might last 2 innings. So after 2 innings, what you can bring it in? What you got? Yeah, I think they called it the opener, and he fits right into that spot. He's the opener.
Right. Well, we got David Robinson going to be doing our closing, so you're familiar with Robinson.
I like the High Sox guy. Yeah. I do like him, and he will close. He's a good player. He's a good pitcher, and he will close like 10 games for you guys. Then below 20. Okay, what else?
Well, I think the Mets got to work out some things with their bullpen. They got all righties except for one left-hander. So
Yeah, that could bite you later.
yeah,
But
Brooks Rally's our only left-hander. Right.
but
now,
that being said, there's still room. Even though the game starts Thursday, things are happening.
No, yeah,
things
yeah.
still happening.
Guys are gonna go up, come down.
Oh, it's
go
so
all
much.
around.
It's amazing because they go from 40 man roster
Right.
to like 26. So every day cuts. It's kind of a little sad, because these guys they're trying to bust their ass and they're just not showing it. Sometimes you just don't show up. That happens. You can't hit the ball, and then you get sent down. Kind of.
Well, sometimes it takes guys a couple. You gotta get through the first month.
Yeah, but these guys are trying to find a spot right now. Like these guys.
Oh, there's a lot of guys trying to find a spot in that bullpen.
and it hurts because they've been in the minors for a few years already, and then they come up. They're on the 40-man roster, so they got invited to the party a little bit, and then the pre-party they got invited to, and then all of a sudden, cut back to the minors they go, and that hurts. Yeah. That's kind of that's business. That's the business of it all. It's a cutthroat business.
But in a week when we open up, we're gonna have Verlander on the mound to open up at Citi Field.
All right, he might give you 3.
3?
Yeah,
18-4 last year.
Here
we go again. I got to break. I got to keep reminding you. He won your Cy Young in your league.
Yeah, in our league.
I
know. Well, because he's an old man, so we give him a little break.
18-4. I don't care how old. I don't care if he's 70.
I think when he pitched, I think all the managers made everybody go lefty on for him. So just to help him out there with that 18. Go hard.
I think you're out of your mind.
Well, let's see if he gets 18. Okay, I'll tell you this. I think he's going to win 12 games this year.
12 games?
Yeah.
In the National League?
Yeah.
The National League is a tougher league. You're right. I can read between the lines.
Okay.
It is a tough
league.
league.
You got a DH now, too, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
That's what happened there. All right, let's go. All right, so let's talk about the Yankees.
Let's talk about your little
Yankees.
Your little Yanks.
All right, the Yankees. They still making moves. I mean, they just made it official to bring Volpe in, right? They just made it official.
Yes,
not too long ago.
your boy Volpe's coming in.
So now he's official.
So let me ask you a quick question.
Uh-huh.
Is he going to be the starter shortstop?
He is a starting shortstop.
He's going to be the starter. He's going to be on the field at 110 in Yankee Stadium in the Bronx.
That's right. He will be there. He's
in the Bronx.
In the Bronx,
He'll be standing on shortstop.
He's actually gonna stay in New Jersey the night before. He lives in New Jersey. His parents still live there, so he'll be home and just drive to the Bronx.
How long is he gonna last?
he's gonna last, man. He's the number 1 prospect for the Yankees, and he busted his ass.
Hal says he's ready.
Yeah.
What do you say? Is he ready?
Hal and Al say he's ready because listen, but bottom line is he wasn't supposed to come this year. He's supposed to come next year. He just got invited.
So he's ready.
He got crazy. He's ready. I thought he wasn't ready at first because he's very young and he just came up to just hang out with the boys and see how it's like. Get ready for next year. You'll be here next year.
Maybe they should take a little lesson from the Mets.
Yeah, what the Mets do with their prospects?
They put him back down to get him to make sure he's ready. Francisco Alvarez.
I don't hate that. That's because that's how you're supposed to really do it. You're supposed to really send them back when they're not ready. But I guess
that's why they brought in Omar.
That's right.
They got an experienced guy behind the plate. He's good at framing pitches.
Yes.
I don't know much about him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know much.
Yeah,
about
you're gonna
him.
learn with the rest of us.
He's with the Brewers, but what I hear, he's a good defensive catcher.
That's what you want, man. Yeah, we don't want no Sanchez's.
But they sent him back down. And get him ready, he'll be ready. And he's number 3 in the prospects.
And doesn't that mean
Volpe's number 5?
Doesn't mean
we beat Jets.
But listen, doesn't mean you won't see him this year.
Oh yeah, I know.
He could easily pop up this season, easily.
Well, yeah, when they expand the roster in August.
And injuries, always injuries. There's always injuries. Especially these catchers, they get beat up, Especially with Verlander throwing the ball into the dirt.
We got 2 catchers on the bench, right?
So you got 2 catchers, you say, right?
Yeah.
What you got?
Nito and
Navarez.
Right.
Navarez. Now those 2 guys are gonna go down.
Right.
Why? Why
One
they
guy's gonna go down.
They're both gonna go down because Verlander's gonna throw the ball into the dirt.
Then
then you have Scherzer. Scherzer using his lighter eye, the lighter one, not the dark one, the light eye. And he's gonna use that light eye and bust the.
You think he distracts the hitter with his?
He's gonna distract the catcher because the catcher's gonna miss this ball and he's gonna be out for the season. And that's when your guy Omar comes in. So you got a shot. Maybe at the end of April to come up. These are all possibilities. All right, so let's go back to the Yankees here.
All right, you go back to the Yankees.
Because the Yankees, they made that Volpe move, which kind of brought Peraza I think back to the minors. If I'm correct, I think he's going to go back down, which he was supposed to be the fighting for the job for the starting role as a shortstop, because IKF was supposed to actually still.
No, you're not a big IKF fan.
Not a big IKF fan. But the only thing I do like about IKF is he knew he wasn't going to be there.
You think he's going to go over to second maybe for some games?
I think he will. I think he's going to play around. I think he's going to be a utility player. He made himself open to the idea, and during minor leagues, during spring training, he actually worked around the field. He play a little bit here, a little bit there, and then practices. He's even in the outfield on practices. So he wants to be on this team, and he's showing it, which I give him credit for that. So I don't mind. I don't mind him playing second base. I don't mind.
If he don't stay there, who's going to take him?
Well, there was rumors that
the Dodgers and the Rockies were interested in him.
Yeah, I don't know how's this possible. The guy can't throw the ball to first base. I mean, without Rizzo being there.
Rizzo.
Yeah,
Rizzo, scoop Rizzo.
Scoop Rizzo, man. He helped this guy. So I mean, these teams don't have a Rizzo out there, so I don't know how they're interested. But he's on the team. He's gonna stay on the team, which opens up the door for other prospects that have come up. Like
now where else? So he can play the outfield.
Who's this? IKF.
Yes.
IKF can play second base and outfield.
Can he play third?
And he can play shortstop too. And he can play third base as well.
So they can move him around.
He could definitely be moving around. And
how you saying how he throws the ball? I really wouldn't put him at third.
I can't put him at third, but he could play third. But then he has to play up.
play on the pitches, man.
Play up, big time up. So yeah, it's gonna be an ugly thing to see. But I give him credit for accepting the role, accepting the fact that he has too much competition out there, so look somewhere else because your shortstop is not for you. So I give him that. He accepted that. I give him that. But Peraza, I miss Peraza because I like Peraza, and now he's going to be brought down. But again, he might come up later. Because these things do happen.
Change.
Things will change. Mm-hmm. But then Cabrera was the guy who also could play every position and did play every position during spring training. Every position except pitching and catching. Right. Everything else he did. So he's ready, and I hope he plays left field. I hope he does. Get rid of Hicks out there, but yeah, Hicks could be a DH. Who knows? So let me start with the first base.
Okay, you got your man Rizzo.
Rizzo's still there. Mm-hmm. I still don't trust Rizzo because it's health wise. He has a back problem, bad back. He's been taking last season. He ended the season with shots to numb his back. I mean, it was ugly. So, but he'll be there the first game. At least I know he'll be there starting the season. So, okay, Rizzo's at first. Okay. And you have DJ LeMahieu who can also play first. And you have maybe Cabrera could play first. So we have some backups at first base. Then we move along to second base, which is Gleyber Torres is still on the team, which I thought he'll be gone. He's still there. And I feel there's going to be a big trade before Thursday.
It's tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so.
Yeah, 2 days. I think there's going to be a big trade.
2 days.
One thing's going to either Gleyber Torres is gone, and they're bringing a pitcher because we need starting pitcher.
Starting pitcher.
Yeah, we need all of a sudden starting pitcher. If we jump to pitching, we have Cole. Cole still our ace, and after Cole, we had no number 2. We had no number 3. We have nobody. So now Clark Schmidt, for some reason, becomes a number 2, which came out of nowhere. He was barely number 5. Now he jumped from barely 5 to a 2. That's ugly. So we have to make a trade. Got to get a trade. So either Gleyber Torres gets in the deal with something. Maybe he's Estevan Florio. He was like an outfielder, one of the top prospects.
What pitchers are out there that are available right now that you would like to get?
I don't know. I don't know who's available. I don't think anybody's really available. I don't really think anybody's really available. I mean, money talks. I understand that.
Right.
So I don't know who's available. Like if Cashman, these guys bring a deal to somebody and be like, hey, now the guy can't become available if he wasn't available. It depends what the team wants.
I know.
So I don't know who's free agent wise. I don't think.
Who would you like to get out there?
I don't know who I want to get really.
Want Verlander?
I don't know. I do not want Verlander.
Why?
I don't want old men. I don't want old men. I don't. I like. Look, actually, the Mets. I mean, the Yankees have Davy Garcia, which I don't want him. Mind him giving him a shot. He was awesome in spring training, and they actually didn't put him on they're taking him out of the 40-man roster, which I don't understand that either.
I was kidding about Verlander.
No, you don't. No, you don't want him. I know you don't want him. So then you have there was a kid from Bayshore that they just sent down, and he was his starting pitcher, and he did great too. So I don't understand. So we do have some people in our own minors as well that we can bring up as starters. But you know how they always look for an established major league, history. Someone who has experience in the majors as a main starter. Right. So that's something that I don't know what's out there. I don't know what's out there. But I do know that we do have great pitching when they're healthy. We're gonna have Carlos Rodon. Hopefully
Rodon. There you go.
Well, he's hurt. I don't know when he's coming back.
Oh, he's hurt.
He's hurt. That was our lefty. And he's gone. Some kind of stiffness. So let's see what he comes back. Then we have
How
Nestor.
old is he?
I don't know how old he is. These guys, none of them are.
My old guys aren't hurt.
Your old guys are gonna get hurt. My guys are young still. They're in their early 30s.
And they're already on the bench right now.
Well, they're on the bench. Yeah, they're on the bench.
Hurt.
That they do other things besides pitch. They're out there doing handstands and things like that. So they they stretch out the wrong. They don't stretch out. They get problems. We got Luis Severino, another guy who's hurt, but he hasn't been healthy since 2018. So he's a guy that I don't have no confidence in. I don't know what's going on with that guy. Then we have Herman. I like Herman. And I think Herman did great last year, especially in the playoffs. So I think he should be probably our number 2. So as of right now, Smith looks like to be the number 2, but it could be Herman. All right, so that's our pitching situation.
All right, let's go to your outfield.
Outfield. Right field right now, I would love to see Stanton play out there because he just plays better the game when he's on the field. But they might DH him. But I like to see Stanton out there. I like to see right now because Vader's hurt. I want to see Judge in center.
Judge, a guy named Judge.
Yeah, Judge in center.
The Judge.
And then I want to see Cabrera in left field. It might be Hicks, but I want to see Cabrera. I like Cabrera. Could be any position. I want him to take over left field. Take it over. I would love to see that. Now my third baseman, Donaldson's still around. I know you're a big Donaldson fan.
I know you're not.
I am not.
I know you're not.
I'm not. This is the kind of guy who I think he mentioned like in the offseason that if I can't, produce, I retire. And goddamn doesn't retire. God, what the hell what kind of lies he's telling? He's not producing at all. So well, he's going to be our third baseman.
Toronto was smart, right?
Oh, yeah, right. It was not. What are you talking about? Drafting was smart?
No, Toronto.
Oh, Toronto. Oh, yeah, they were smart. They were smart.
Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto was smart. Getting this guy's contract. We got stuck with it. Yeah. So Toronto was good. A good move for them, but we got stuck with it. So now he has something to prove. Hopefully he plays and shows that he belongs there. I hope he does, because if not, we're gonna have issues with that bat as well. So I think that's it. Oh well, our catcher, we have Trevino, another great framing catcher. All-star guy, right? We can't think all-star, so he's going to be our solid catcher again. So that should be enough to win over 100 games.
I think so.
Yeah, I will. I'm going over 100.
How's your division looking? Toronto's going to be good. Blue Jays are going to be good.
Look,
I'm just asking. The Blue Jays are going to be good, right?
I can only go by what I saw last year. I'm not following these guys off season, because I can't tell.
Yeah, we're going from
this
last
spring training shit is it's just like people getting blown out in these games because they're just putting anybody to pitch out there. So it's always gonna be a tough division. The Yankees aren't gonna have it easy. You know that.
Spring training, you ain't kidding. Did you see the St. Louis game?
Well, you sent me the text
St.
on
Louis
that.
and Houston, 24-1.
Yeah, 24-1. That's
I know it's only spring training.
But it's still ugly. It's still ugly score. So
this guy should have walked off the field.
Yeah, what should he do in a situation like that? Like bring fans in. Did you tell me that?
Bring some fans in to finish the game, have some fun.
That would be fun. That would be awesome. Bring fans. Hey, come on now.
Come on down.
Come on down. Finish this game for us. That'd be that'll actually get people to stay to watch to finish it. When the 24-1 game,
Houston just destroyed them.
Yeah, some people are gonna leave, but when you bring that, a fan pitching, let's see what this guy can do. See if he can throw a fastball. Let's see how much his fastball is, because those guys are going to probably throw 60 miles an hour, and these major league players can't hit it.
See when they bring in the position players to pitch?
Yeah, I know.
They get the outs.
They get the outs. They're just lobbing it in there. You can't hit it. They can't hit that. They can't hit it, which is funny. It's funny, but that's how it is. That's how much you're trained to hit that 190. You throw me 60, I ain't touching it. It's amazing. All right, so let's go back to let's break in time here, because I like to know your history. I want to know how you how did you prevent your kids?
Prevent my kids?
Prevent your kids from being winners, from being Yankee fans.
Oh, from being winners?
Yeah, from being Yankee fans. How do you prevent them from being Yankee fans? How'd you do that?
Well, my one daughter, my oldest daughter, she's not really a big baseball fan, but she's a Met fan. Because it's always been on in my house. You know, we always had the Mets games on, and Yankee games were not allowed. You know, never allowed.
Not allowed. Oh.
Not allowed. You can't turn a Yankee game on. You know what I mean? You watch a Yankee game in my house, you get kicked out.
Wow.
You know, get out.
Wow.
My son's a big Met fan. My son played little league ball. I did some coaching, and one year he was on the Yankees, and it was really tough for him. It was really tough. He was on the Yankees, and then the following year he was on the Mets, and then he was excited because he wanted number 5. He got number 5.
Nice.
So he had David Wright's number. But whenever we watched the Met games, like especially on the weekends, like how to make wings, how to make chili, I make nachos, and my son was always excited about having hot wings. The game's
the game must be on.
The game's on. The wings are in the oven.
Nice.
So he watched all the games with me. He came up, we watched the games together, and he really started loving the Mets. He started knowing all the players. Nice. And, Yankee, it was like a curse word in my house.
Ooh, all right. I understand. I totally understand. I ain't saying that different.
I can't say. What'd you say? Yankee, go to your room.
Oh, so you're right.
Get grounded.
Hey, that's how you gotta do it. But
my youngest daughter, she's the middle child. She wouldn't know the difference between a puck and a baseball.
All right, that's fine.
But she you're like, Renee, who do you like? And she'll be like, who the Mets?
I understand. Well, I told you. I'll tell you it again. When you said you coach Little League, I coached as well. We were in the I guess we were at not the same time, I guess, because I don't know. I was in softball and baseball in Little League, but as the coach, you would go into the draft and get your players and get your team. And you don't know what team you're getting until you pull that number. You got to pull the number. The lowest number goes first, and that was the draft. And
everybody picks the Mets and the Yankees.
They go first usually, but I never picked either one. And I had an opportunity to pick the Yankees, and I even passed on that. But I never wanted to pick the Mets. I was always hoping that I don't get the last number, and I hope that everybody pick the Mets before I go, so I don't have to get that. And
I know how you think. I think if you would have pulled the worst kids, you would have picked the Mets, right? So they just because you knew you were going to finish in last place.
If the draft went first and I had a bunch of scrubs, then I'll be like, yeah, give me the Mets. Just give it. No, but I didn't want to wear that Met, and I didn't want my kids to wear it because, of course, as you coach your kids on your team, and I avoided 8 years of coaching without any of my kids having a Met jersey on, but they didn't have a Yankee one either. Because I didn't want to push that either on them. And I had a chance. One time I had the number 1 spot, and I went with the A's instead of getting the Yankees. And anybody was surprised. Well, for 2 reasons. First reason, because I had them the year prior, and we won. We went to the championship. So I was like, all right, Al's A's. That's my initial. Al, A's, perfect. And second reason is, it's like I didn't want to put that extra Yankee pressure on my kids, like they have to wear. I don't want to put wear that hat. What is that? They want to wear the Yankee hat. They wear it on their own. Not because I made them wear it.
But I'll tell you one thing. When my son would get another team like the Reds or the Pirates, that he liked it because he got a different jersey. You know what I mean?
True. That's true. That's true.
Because he already had the Met jerseys.
Gotcha. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So
These little kids.
Now he's got a red shirt. You know what I mean?
That doesn't make sense. This is a kids thing. You got to put your mind on the kids. And I only had the A's, and I had there was another team that I had. I don't even remember because I only had it for a couple of years. But it was a different jersey. So I had 2 teams.
The Royals?
It wasn't the Royals. No. What the hell
Pirates?
Was it? Pirates. It was the Pirates. Yes, it was. I did have the Pirates.
You got a good memory.
Yes, you good job. Good job. I had the Pirates and the A's, and those are the only 2. 8 years, only 2 teams I ever had. That kept it. Kept it alive.
My son played for the Mets, the Yankees, the Reds, the Dodgers, and who else? Yeah, I think that was it before they were like representing the town.
Okay, yeah. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I avoided all that. I just try to avoid it. I try to keep it simple, keep the same. Because you know why? You know another reason why? Because every time I got a team, which is only the 2 numbers, I got a fitted hat. I bought a fitted hat. I didn't give that. I didn't use the hat that they gave me. I got a fitted one, so I wanted that hat to last. These hats cost like $40. I'm like, I'm gonna wear this hat for 3 years. I'm gonna have the.
But those are good old days. Remember them?
Yeah, the great days.
I used to love it.
Great day. That was great. I
used to love it. I used to love going to my son's games.
Yeah, especially getting kicked out. I heard you get kicked out of these games.
I got kicked out of one.
Yeah. I'm sure you love that.
Kid was calling strikes and balls horrible all game, and I just huffed and puffed and said, "Oh, Jesus Christ, really?" You know, and the guy said, "You get out," and I was like, "What? What the heck are you talking about?" He goes, "I heard you." I said, "All right, it's part of being an umpire. Come on, leave."
Come on,
I go,
Blue.
I'm not leaving.
Come on, Blue. Yeah.
I'm not leaving. I just stood there, and everybody was just sitting there like, Jesus Christ, they're saying to the umpire, "Come on, let's play." And he's like, "If you don't leave, his team is gonna forfeit the game." So out of the kindness of my heart, and for the children,
Yeah. With the
I
children.
walked around onto the street area and watched the game from there. And then
Yeah.
I was really loud.
Yeah. I'm sure you were from the parking lot. Yeah. Yeah. I hear you. But that's
Can't
something.
kick me off the street,
No,
right?
you can't. You can't. Once you're in the parking lot, you're good.
I'm good.
That's something that I did avoid. I avoided, getting kicked out.
But
of
I
games.
didn't say anything wrong. I just said like, Jesus Christ, no, that was a strike.
Well,
And it wasn't even my kid that was batting. You know,
Yeah.
it might have even been the other team that was up. That's how bad this guy was.
Sometimes they're bad.
It's horrible.
Sometimes they're bad. And usually when someone like you get kicked
Like
kicks out,
someone like me.
you get kicked out. usually the answer they tell the umpire is, "That's the best call you made all day." that's usually the answer to that. But
if he's listening,
yeah,
I know who you are.
I know who you are. I know where you live. I know where you live. I want to say one thing. Uncle Stevie's in the house, right?
All right, here we go. Uncle
And
Stevie.
I got to bring something up about this guy, because
What'd you hear?
this guy has brought promotional giveaways to the Met fan base, which is nice.
Another one up on
He's
you.
done a good
I think
job.
we're up on you on this one too, are we?
You're up on this one.
Another one.
Now, this is it could be another one, but it's nothing to do with the game. It's nothing to do with the game.
Has
It's about
everything to do
it's
with
nothing
the
to do with the
game.
game. It's about what the people who show up to the game receive.
He loves his fans more.
Yeah, he loves them from showing up, which is great. See, the Yankees don't need to give anything away. You show up, we just show up. So now, so it's like, so now tell me what some of these giveaways are. Because I heard them, they're great. The giveaways. What you got? What you giving me away? What you giving away these days?
We got it up here, so let's
you
start
got?
with opening day. They're giving out a City Field replica.
Replica City Field. That's
Yeah,
nice.
That's nice, right?
That's pretty nice. It looks like an ashtray. But go ahead, keep going.
It looks like an ashtray. hold on. That's a nice little replica thing.
No, it looks nice. It does look nice.
You
It
know?
looks nice.
All right, then they're giving like a little knitted Mr. and Mrs. Met, like stuffed animal kind of thing.
Okay, it's
They
like-
give
it's
them-
like- it's like a voodoo
one's
doll.
on
It's
April
like a voodoo doll.
29th and one's on May 6th.
It's like a little voodoo doll.
You know what? It has little eyes like a voodoo doll.
Yeah, it's like a voodoo doll.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's nice.
That's
That's
nice.
what you do.
Maybe I'll go to the game.
This is the madness of the Mets. They give him. It's like witchcraft. Go ahead. What's next?
Then they got, this is one of my favorite, Francisco Lindor grass growing bobblehead.
That's awesome. That's
That-
pretty cool.
Look at that.
That's pretty cool. That is cool. I like that. That's pretty cool. It's fun.
And it's like
That's
a
fun.
chia pet.
That's fun.
It's a chia
yes,
pet.
that's fun because he colors his hair all the time. So
Did you
that's
see the
fun.
commercial during the Super Bowl with him?
What did he do? So I think I did see that. Oh, he said, "You can see my hair from."
Yeah, you
from-
can- yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah.
can see-
Yeah, he's like selling tickets on, and he's like, "Yeah, you can see my hair from section 300." Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah,
Another thing Uncle Steve did.
He-
Super Bowl commercial.
this is true. This is true. He did do that.
You know?
Yeah, against
He
something.
didn't have to do that.
No, he didn't have to, but he wanted to make sure that people don't forget that there's a team in New York besides the Yankees.
We all know there's a team.
Some of us still don't know.
winners.
He needs to make more commercials. Go ahead. What's the other? What's the other one
this
they
one.
have?
The Howie Rose sound bobblehead.
On bobblehead.
So maybe it talks. I don't know.
I'm sure it does.
Maybe it says put it in the books.
Probably.
His signature line. Right?
Yes, I'm sure. It has to say that. It probably says more than one thing, but I'm sure it says that one, or maybe a few others. That's
Yeah.
nice. That's cool. Very nice.
And then you got, I guess, a fireworks show. Is that?
Fireworks. They got fireworks.
Fireworks night.
night. Fireworks night.
Yeah, they got a couple
great.
fireworks
night.
night.
Yeah. See, our Yankees. Our fireworks night is when we hit the ball. Over the fence. That's what we call fireworks.
We
Go-
threw up an apple.
Where is that apple? Is it still there? I think you still got the
Can't
apple.
remember
There.
another thing. We've been to more World Series since 2010 than you have. So
Since 2010. Okay. Since 2010. All right. Yeah.
we've been to
Yeah,
more World Series. I just had to throw that out there.
Okay. That's okay.
How many you been?
Since 2010?
Yeah.
None.
Oh.
Yeah, but
I didn't know that.
But what happened to everything before that, though? You can't forget. It's a
Yeah,
blow.
you
It's a
also been
miss.
around a lot longer than us.
Yeah, well, you guys came in '62, right?
Yeah,
I think we won a lot after '62. Go ahead.
Time is going to change.
Go ahead.
Time is going to change.
Go ahead. All right.
Like you always say, be patient.
Yes. Be patient. Be patient.
The boss
yes.
is gone.
Yes, my boss
is gone, and there's a new boss.
My
in
boss,
town.
my boss is gone.
There's a new boss.
and you
in
guys
town.
got a new boss. And
No. Now we have a new boss.
You do have a
There's
new
a
boss.
new boss.
You
in
do have a
town.
new boss. Now, okay. We're gonna,
All right. Here we
what
go.
else they giving away? You're getting off the subject over here.
You got a Peter Alonso inspired neon sunglasses.
Wow.
These are pretty cool.
So these are shades you put on, and inside it probably says New York Yankees, right? In a blindfold. Don't watch this. Watch this. Okay. What else you got?
Mr. 40 home runs.
Polar
Okay.
bear. All right.
All right. Then we have on June 16th, we have a Pride hand fan.
Okay. Got a fan.
You got a fan. You can
Yeah.
cool
yeah.
yourself
That's
off
right. That's right.
during the game, especially in June.
Nice.
All right. Then we have the bucket hat.
The bucket hat's nice. I do like the bucket hat. That's a cool bucket hat. It's just
I'll
it's just
get you one.
It's the wrong colors. I can't wear
I'll
those
get you
colors.
the first 15,000.
Can't wear those
fans.
colors, but go ahead. That's a nice bucket hat.
And then we got another bobblehead.
Oh, another bobblehead. Who's this on of?
Sterling Marte, bobblehead inspired Black Panther.
Wow, it comes with a broken thumb and everything. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's a good idea. What else you got?
What else we got? We got, this is going to be one of your favorite. Mr. Head, Indiana Jones bobblehead.
That's a good one.
He's
Mr.
got
Met.
he has the Indiana Jones hat on.
I like that. Now, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Mr. Met wearing the Indiana Jones outfit.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Then we got another firework.
Another
night.
fireworks night. You know, what's going on here? I'm the fireworks guy.
And then
What's
we
going
have,
on here?
then we got, here we go. This one you're going to like. The New York Mets basketball jersey. It almost look like a Nick
I
jersey,
do like
right?
that. I do like it. It does look because New York, the colors, the same
Yeah.
colors. It does look like that. You know, that's Uncle Stevie letting you know that if this doesn't work out, I'm buying the Knicks. That's what that's letting you
You
know.
would love for him to buy the Knicks.
Yeah, I would. I would. What else we got
All
here?
right, then we got the soccer jersey, the City
Soccer. All right.
Field soccer jersey.
Soccer. I'm not a fan of soccer, but
Okay.
that's soccer seems to it's like a global. Everybody's. There's so many fans of soccer. So that's a good idea. It's a good idea to sneak that in there because there's a lot of soccer fans in New York.
A lot of soccer fans.
And what we got here?
And then we got the Mets football jersey.
Football jersey. That's pretty
a
cool.
nice.
That is nice. That looks
I'll get
pretty,
you
that,
one.
that is pretty cool.
I'll get you one. And then we have another firework
What is
night.
this fireworks stuff going on?
And here you go. This is your
Ah.
favorite one right here. The Edwin Diaz trumpet bobblehead.
Wow, Edwin Diaz with crutches.
That's his trumpet.
That's
he's
a
gonna-
trumpet. I thought it was crutches. I thought he's leaning on the crutch, but no, it's a trumpet.
He's gonna be playing taps when the Yankees are done.
All right,
He's gonna be
all
playing
right.
taps from that day.
So if you guys see, I'm gonna put the picture up. Is Edwin Diaz leaning on a trumpet? Which when you first look
getting
at
ready to
it,
play.
but when you first look at it, it looks like a crutches, because he is hobbling around right now.
He is hobbling around.
But it is not. It's just a giant sized trumpet. It's same size as the actual doll of Edwin Diaz. All right, what else we got?
we got Max Scherzer inspired
Ah.
two-tone sunglasses.
Okay.
They don't have a picture up there.
Okay, but it's sunglasses, but which two different colors because his eyes are two different colors. So, all right. That's
This-
a
this-
good
this-
idea. It's a good idea.
This
Good
one I
marketing.
have no idea what it is.
Good marketing.
It's a Koday Senga glow-in-the-dark ghost forkball.
Okay, so that makes sense to me because he throws the pitch called the ghost, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they made a glow in the dark ball because glow in the dark is like Halloween, so it's like a ghost. I
What's
understand
the
that.
ghost ball? How does it go? Is it drive? Does it?
It disappears on you. That's because it's a ghost. That's what they say. When he throws it at you, you see it. Now you don't
Win
see it.
Rookie
It's
of
a
the
ghost.
year with that.
So it's a fork ball. So I understand. It's a good concept, until Major League Baseball hitters really get to him. So what else you got? What else you got? More fireworks?
More fireworks.
More fireworks.
And then 2 more hat nights.
Oh, is this? This one's like
Oh, here it is.
Here's a good one.
Here's a good one. Mets hockey jersey.
Oh,
night.
there is a hockey jersey. They don't have a picture of it, but there's a hockey jersey they're giving away here.
September 12th.
You better go to
Against
that
the
one.
Diamondbacks.
Better get out there and get that jersey. Get that hockey jersey. That should be cool. A hockey jersey.
Going there.
That's cool.
All right, and here you go. You're gonna like this one. The Buck Showalter inspired windjacker.
Well, a little windbreaker. I like windbreakers. That's awesome. It's just again the colors just don't work for me. But it's a
Jacket,
it's a good
right.
it's a good windbreaker. That's pretty cool. I like the concept. I like it.
And then here you
You guys
go.
got like a fanny pack over there.
Then you got a little fanny cross pack, cross body bag.
Cross body bag. One of those little fanny
This
bags.
goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
We'll just go right to the end of the season.
Uh,
Then you got a tie-dye headband.
Tie dye. Oh, tie dye headband. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That works. That works.
Yeah.
It's just different. See, now I'm gonna give it to Uncle Stevie. I'm gonna give it to him because he
That's
did.
great giveaways.
He
You know,
did-
you got the hockey jersey, the
Nice.
football jersey, the basketball jersey, soccer fans.
Great.
You
No,
know.
I totally respect that. He definitely beat the Yankees with that. You know, the Yankees don't have that many giveaways that are going to be that special like that. Different. You know, like the Yankees right now, they're stuck on bobbleheads. Everything's a bobblehead to them.
How many bobbleheads? Well, we got a bunch of bobbleheads.
You don't have a bunch. You might have like maybe 3 the most.
No.
Go back
You
again.
got
'cause I-
Diaz. You got Diaz. I'll
Diaz
tell
is
you.
one.
Diaz is one, right?
That's okay.
You got Lindor.
Lindor wasn't a bobblehead.
Yes, it is.
No, maybe it is. Okay, go
I'm
back.
telling
go
you,
back.
you gotta
maybe
pay
it was.
attention.
I didn't think I saw the word bobblehead in there. I think I
Yeah.
just saw Chia Pet. You know. Yes, it is a bobblehead. It is a bobblehead.
And then you got Howie Rose.
That's three.
3. Then you got 2 more here.
You got 2 more?
Sterling Mart
Oh, Marte. Okay. And Mr. Met.
and Mr. Met.
5.
5.
All right, so you got me beat. You got me beat. You got.
5. But we also
I
give out
thought you
so
had
much other
3.
stuff. You know,
No, you got me beat. He did good. He definitely beat the Yankees with that because the Yankees are stuck with bobbleheads. And now you played a little bit. Like you got the Mr. Met wearing this. You know, Marte with the Black Panther. You got Trump. 3 guys with the trumpet. So they play with the bobblehead a little bit here, which is nice. It's pretty
Right.
cool. I do like the ideas behind all that. See, the Yankees didn't do all that. The Yankees just got a Tino Martinez bobblehead. You know, just
That's
like
a nice bobblehead.
it's a nice
What is he
bobblehead.
doing in it?
He does nothing but bobble his head. That's all he does. So
Like
I
he
mean,
standing at first base?
nothing like that, just by himself. Which is that's what I'm saying. The Yankees they didn't put extra thought into that bobblehead. It's just a bobblehead. That's what we got.
Maybe Hal will take a little lesson from Uncle Steve.
Maybe next year. Maybe next year they'll do something with it.
Because the fans enjoy it. Gets the
They
fans
do.
to go.
They do. I mean, Yankee fans sell out anyway. But okay, look. So like we have. Rizzo has a bobblehead. He has like a Star Wars night bobblehead. So it might be him with a lifesaver because he pretty much throws a lifesaver every day at IKF. So he has a Star Wars night bobblehead. Then we have Servino, who's injured right now. He has his own bobblehead. And you have Nestor Cortez, who I think is the best one bobblehead. That's the best one right there. That's a good one to go to.
What day is
it's a
that?
Friday, July 21st. So that's a good
Is
one.
that a Met game?
No, it's not a Met game.
Who are they playing?
He's playing Kansas City, the Royals. They're playing the Royals that day. So that's a good one to go to. I like that one. And I also like the Bucky Dent one. The Bucky Dent one's pretty cool.
Bucky
Now
effing Dent.
now we talking they like to bring back old champions like Tino and Bucky Dent. They like to do that. They always bring back the old guys, you know? Like the Mets.
The new guys stink.
See the Mets don't have any old guys that they like.
They did it
So
already.
did it already.
They did it already.
They do everybody. Every old Met. So we always bring them back. So that's the only thing I give them. Now the first 2 games they give calendars out. Now I know you think that's
exciting.
I know you're gonna downplay the calendar, but there's nothing like the calendar of the Yankees. Nothing like it. So one day I'm gonna show you the calendar and you're gonna be like, I want it.
I will never want to start my
If I
fire.
say that,
with-
yeah, you love it.
I'll start
You'll
my
love
fire
it.
in the
I'll
fire
get
pit.
your calendar.
I'll burn that son of a
yeah.
bitch right up.
But again, the calendar is tradition. For I don't know how many years, every starting season they always give a calendar out, and they're stuck with that.
No, the Mets used to give the magnet calendar out.
So you have
on
the calendar
opening day.
also used to do that.
They used to get the magnet.
But
one
now
that
you
put
stop.
on your fridge.
Right,
Yeah,
but
we
now you
stop.
stop.
We give you
See,
nicer
see
stuff.
the Yankees should stop giving the calendar also because that's a tradition, but that tradition
That's
is
when
gone.
the Wilpons
That's
left.
gone.
The Wilpons
That's
left.
gone.
No more calendars.
Yeah, it makes
People
sense
don't
to me.
want
That makes
calendars
sense.
anymore.
Yeah, you don't need a calendar anymore. You're right. You got
Your phone. You can go on.
But the calendar is kind of special, because it's big. You can hang it up. And it
An
shows
old timer like you.
Yeah. I do like calendars. I do like
Try
calendars.
handing an 18-year-old kid a calendar. You
No,
know
no,
how many calendars that he
they
left
don't
under
want
their
that.
seats?
They don't want that. Yeah, they don't want it. They don't want it.
Trampled
They don't.
on.
They don't want it. You're right, and I agree with you. They don't want it. They don't want it. So that's what they have to change. But I didn't see the Bobby Bonilla rubber check. I think they're giving that out as well on Bobby Bonilla Day.
That's July 1st.
Yeah, they got a rubber check because
July
eventually it's gonna
1st.
start bouncing because he's wasting all this money on
Hey,
these
you say whatever you
souvenirs.
want.
Bobby Bonilla's not gonna get his money anymore.
Bobby Bonilla was smart man.
Well, I'm
And like
kidding.
we
I'm
talked
kidding about
about-
that. I'm kidding about. There's no rubber check for Bobby Bonilla Day. There's no. Don't go July 1st thinking you're gonna get a rubber check. It's not gonna happen. All right. So what we got? All right. One thing. I'm gonna admit,
What? We beat you.
but you got that one.
We beat
You
you.
got that one. You beat us with the promotionals. I can't deny
Fans
it.
like it.
Can't deny it. You got me. You got it. You got the Yankees are done on that one. So now, and hopefully next
So
year.
how do you guys sell out?
Well, we just have fans.
Yeah, you sell out your fans.
We don't sell our fans. The fans
sell 'em out.
The fans love to come in. You guys buy your fans. We just
don't buy.
You buy fans. Yeah. Come on.
Look
we
what-
give you a football jersey if you come watch a baseball game. Right?
That's fan appreciation. They appreciate their fans.
That's a buyout. Anyway, so it's okay. It's okay. It works.
Appreciate
I like it.
They
I like it.
appreciate
I like it. It's okay. I like it. All right,
Don and Brennan's don't appreciate you guys.
Steinbrenner does. They do. They do.
Care less about the Yankees.
They do. They love us. They love us. But let's talk about one thing that I wanted to bring up from our last show is we talked about Reggie Jackson. I talked about Reggie Jackson coming to the Yankees
Right.
as a free agent, and they gave him like over $3 million, $3.5 million actually for 5 years. But you brought up
Catfish Hunter.
You brought up Catfish Hunter, and you threw that at me, and I wasn't sure like what came first, because I thought that Reggie at the time was their big number, which actually it was because it was 3.5. But they did give Catfish 3.25.
They gave him a lot of money.
So
Yes,
that's
at that time.
that's
At that
a-
time, it was a lot of money.
And not just that,
it's still a lot of money. But
but not just that, he was like he was the first free agent in baseball, and it was found out weird. Like he had a problem with the owner, and he called and then he found out that he's not obligated to stay. Well, I'm not.
there was a documentary on that.
I know. I didn't know there was a documentary on that.
there was a documentary
On
on
Catfish Hunter.
I think so.
And well, if there is, they're definitely gonna talk about that story because that's how he became a Yankee.
Right.
And he got the 3 points. But that negotiation did not involve George. Believe it or not, George was not part of that negotiation. He was,
Where was he?
he was suspended
Again?
He was suspended from baseball.
Well, that was the first time he was suspended.
That was just the first time, man. Which I hope your guy doesn't get suspended because that's kind of
He
weak.
knows when to keep his mouth shut.
Yeah, I hope so because this guy it wasn't even keeping his mouth shut. It was like illegal funds he was moving from one place to the other to try to promote the campaign of Nixon.
The Yankee way.
He was a Nixon fan, and he tried to use money. It was this ugly situation, which has no part in baseball. So they suspended him. So someone else had to make.
They should have kept him out.
Well, they tried, but money talks. Money brings you right back in. So someone else had to do the negotiation. I think it was a president. Who was president of the Yankees at the time? Which I tried to look him up. I think it was Gabe Paul. I think it was. He was the president.
So
and
he made the deal with Catfish.
he had to make the deal, but of course he had to go through, run it through the boss, even though the boss, has hands off. But he has
No, the boss wouldn't do anything he was not supposed to.
no. But the boss did tell him if you could get any player with just cash, you get control of that player. So he gave him the okay. So he did it. Then he was part of the Reggie Jackson situation. All hands on, too much hands on, which you talked about last time. Too much hands on, which sometimes comes to bite
It
you.
can hurt. Yeah, it can bite you.
Oh God, it does. So that's why your guy, as a Met fan, being the owner, sometimes you're gonna make some crazy mistakes.
Especially being a fan, you're gonna think about this guy. Is he gonna be good enough for to come to my team to win, and then he can turn into a bust.
You can turn a bus, yeah, and you 10-year contract. They gave away these 10-year, 12-year contracts.
Well, we'll see what happens with the Verlander thing.
Well, Verlander's it's 1 year, isn't it? It's like a 1 year.
1 year or 2 years.
I think it's a 1 year situation right now. I think it's 1 year because he played 1 year, so he's 1 year left. I think Verlander's only 1 year. I believe he's only a 1 year contract. So that's
Well,
okay.
at that age, I know you say old.
Yeah, you got-
old.
You'll take
But
a
that's
chance at 1 year.
1 year. Yeah.
You definitely take a chance at 1
You're not
year.
gonna give a guy, 38 years old. You're not
No.
gonna give him
Don't give a 5-year
37
contract.
years old. You're not gonna give him a 5-year contract.
No, don't touch that. All right, so let's talk about another thing that's coming. Mets and Yankees. That's something we haven't really talked about as Yankee fans. Is we do play each other.
I don't want to talk about this.
Well, it's not to talk about it. It's the fact that we have played each other. Well,
Interleague play started in '97.
in '97 we started
Correct.
interleague play. Good. Those games started counting in '97.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a record.
Besides the Mayor's Trophy that used to be in preseason.
And there's a record now. There's a record that exists right now to this day. Now last year, 2022 was the 27th time that they have played in interleague, which 27 World Series champions. And so I said that. Okay. So anyway, and in the record is regular season 78-60. 78-60.
Yeah, I didn't think it was that much. I thought they were a lot
78-60.
closer.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I thought they were
If you
closer.
add the 2000 World Series,
Oh,
to
you
that,
gonna throw that in there?
you got to throw it in there. If you throw that, then the whole season is 82-61.
Right.
82-61.
Yeah.
Over 80 wins, man. Woo. You got a lot to catch up there if you think you're catching up.
It's the past, my friend. We're talking present now.
Now,
The past. You guys can live in the past.
well,
We're going to talk about right now.
right now. So right now starts Thursday. Right now starts Thursday,
Right.
and let's see who gets that first win.
Oh, you guys are playing at 1.
We play at 1, so you get to see us play. You get to see us win first. That's great. That should be inspiring for you guys.
Who's starting?
For us,
Yeah.
Cole's the guy. He's our ace, man. He's the ace. He's the only one we have right now. We don't have a 2, 3, or 4. So he has to start strong, because the bullpen comes in after that. So that's good stuff.
That is good stuff.
So now we have to in this show bring it back and start talking about that 2000 World Series. We have to talk about that. Not today,
We can talk about that.
but we will
2000.
talk about that. We will talk about, because a lot of things happened in that 2000 World Series. They could
No
have changed
games
it.
won more by 2 runs.
A lot of things happened. Exactly. There were close games. It could have gone either way. I mean, you look at it.
First game, 12 innings. Jose Vizcaino gets
Yes.
that winning hit. The walk-off.
Winning walk-off. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Vizcaino used to play for the Mets.
Yeah, see, I don't remember him playing for the Mets, I mean, you say he was.
I'm telling you, he played for the Mets.
He probably was a
played for the
bad
Mets.
boy for them, but now he
But-
was a professional for the Yankees. That's what I gotta tell you.
He got 1 hit.
He got one.
But,
hit. He got
well,
one.
we'll get into it more, because I believe that first game set the plate
It did.
for that World Series.
It definitely did. Definitely did.
And I
That
think
was great.
when the Yankees won that game, all the momentum went to the Yankees. And I think if the Mets would have won that game, then we could talk about Timo not running.
He definitely was not running when
The hit off the
Zeal,
wall.
what, Todd Zeal.
Yep. off
Well,
the wall.
we can't talk about it. We can't.
All right,
we're
we'll
gonna
get
go
into-
deep. We're gonna go
we'll get
deep.
into that next week.
We're going to next week. So we're going to end this show right here. So thanks, guys, for subscribing and watching.
Yes,
And
thanks.
we're just having fun. We're doing our thing. And again, if any corrections,
Email
send us an email. We'll try to correct everything I can to sportchumps@gmail.com.
That's us.
That's us. So take care, guys. Scott, say your goodbyes.
Let's go Mets.